only watch this video if you are a student, because this video is going to be exclusively for students who want to do some part-time job while studying, if you are in a college or a university, this video is going to be exclusively helpful for you, because that is the prime time of your life where you can experiment and do different things and without any regret. Why? Because you have a cover of like, whenever someone asks what are you doing, you can easily say that I'm studying right now, and you can do any venture you want. And even if you get failed, even your relatives won't question you. Why? Because you have a cover that you are studying, which is why I recommend especially to students to do something while they are studying, because that is the time. Because in case if you become something, you can be like, you can be a man who can stand on his feet, or you can even make your parents proud, like what I did. Yeah, you can see. So there are different things, and even for your own self, for your own luxuries, for your own expenses, it's a very good thing to become responsible. And one of the important way to become responsible is to start doing something while studying. So let's not waste time, neither in your life, neither in this video, and let's get started on what are some of the ways through which you can do something while studying. And even when I go to different universities, because that I've been ranked one of the top bloggers in my country, and whenever I go to different even universities, this is what I say to them, that this is the time, please come on, start do something. And let's start with my first thing which I wanted to tell you, and that is to start freelancing. Yes, freelancing, what I'm talking about with you is freelancing. 1 out of 3% is doing freelancing in America, and you can also do this thing. And you must be worried that I'm repeatedly recommending people to do freelancing in web, because this is the one of the best thing you can do to yourself, because there are so many opportunities, so many ways that even you can become a VA, virtual assistant of someone, and do the work. Even if you get paid low, don't worry, because you will get ample of practical experience, and that's what really matters, which will help you the day once you graduate from your studies. You will know that the experience I gained while studying, my other fellows, so university fellows, don't have the similar experience, which is why you will have a unique competitive edge over your friends while getting even a job. And lucky if you are, you will be able to even start your own startup in case if you follow. But again, luck doesn't come with everyone, but at least you should try at least. And the second method is to become a social media manager. Brands are looking for social media managers for their self, and one of the reason is why, because you do huge demand of Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I mean, there are so many social media platforms. Let me share with you a story. I used to run a restaurant in my city, and in our own physical presence, there were like used to every other day we see some students coming up asking that, do you want your social media management, we can help you with that. And that is how they used to get clients. Our restaurant was built on one of the famous road in my city, and suddenly one day I got annoyed and I asked, like, how many restaurants you visit every day. They said that we visit every new restaurant, as far as we also visit old restaurants as well, because sometimes the clients get tired of the companies and they want to shift on, which is why. And that's how they are able to grab clients. Again, that is one of the way. There are so many ways, but the point is that you can be a social media manager for any company and make good bucks while studying. And this is a part-time job, and this can be done while even studying, which is why this is a very good method, and you can even make huge money through this method only if you do it properly. And now the next is Uber or Careem. That in my country there is a taxi service which is known as Uber, and another is Careem. I know that the Uber and Careem is not in every country, and the apps varies from country to country. Once I was in Malaysia, there was a different app. I just forgot the name of that. But in every country, the taxi ride app is different. And if you have a car or bike, what you can do is, once your when university hours are done, you can for few hours use your car or bike to for taxi services to pick and drop other people and earn money. I know, I understand that not everyone has a car or a bike, but this method is for those who have a car and bike, and that is laying around without any work, which is why that can be a good way in case if you have that. But not, I know that this is not applicable to anyone, but the idea is to think out of the box. This can give you another idea. Just think on, because many ideas can create even a new idea, which is why I'm trying to tell you. Another is become a photographer. Now, let me be honest with you, because I'm going to share my personal experience regarding a photographer. Once I was in a wedding of my relative. Sorry, one of us in a wedding of my friend. Apologies, let me correct here. So in that wedding, I saw one of my far relative who was taking pictures, photography pictures. So I suddenly saw and was surprised to see like what you are doing. And I came to him and I asked like, you what are you doing? He said that we have started photography service. I said that you were studying, so why did you do it? They said that the wedding events are usually happens on either on weekends, on Sunday mornings, or on the at the night occasions. Where at that time we have a spare time to do something, so we started doing photography and trying to earn money through that. And he even explained to me that he started his own Facebook page and he did 1 to 2 free events for their friends, and then posted pictures, and people suddenly started saw those pictures. And then he started running Facebook ads, and luckily he got some clients, and now he has even rented his own office. And he even has 4 female photographers with him, because at some events people require female photographers as well as male photographers. So for female photographers, he asked her colleagues, her university fellows, that if you can join. And that is how they formed and make a company, and that is how they started the photography business. So that is a very good idea if you apply it properly, and you can do do that, apologies, and make good income through this. Well, this is a very good method, and that can be a very, very profitable in case only if you be consistent with it. And okay, the next method is about start teaching. Start teaching whatever you know. Whatever you know, you can teach to others and make good bucks through that. In case if you don't know a thing, you can even learn a skill. Or in case if you are actually, yes, you can also teach to younger kids whatever you know. Like in case if you are in 12th standard, you can teach someone who's in 10th standard or 8th standard. Or if you particularly specialize in some subject, you can teach that. When I was a student, I used to specialize in computer education, and that was one of my favorite subject. I don't know why, but I was so bestowed and associated with computers, and I wanted to do something on computer, which is why I used to get A plus. Even full, I got once full marks in my computer. So that was the subject on which I have a full command. And just like this, you can teach even a subject to someone in your spare time. The idea of teaching is not to earn money, but this will also make you responsible as well, which is why that can be a good method as well. And that can be that can make you very responsible. And my next is to become a food delivery rider. In my city, my country, we have a very common app, that is Foodpanda. In UAE, there is an app which I personally tried, and that was Talabat. Now, food delivery services vary from country to country, and not every country has a app or service like this. But in case if your country has a something like this, you can be a rider and start delivering food from restaurants to people houses. They pay you for each order, and if you give a good service, usually clients are also good, and they give you a tip as well, which is an additional income. I know not every client gives you a tip, but some do, and that can be an additional income. So that can be an good idea, but again only for those who have a bike, because it's only profitable on bike, not even on a car. And my next method is about become a YouTuber like me. I'm trying to upload daily videos on YouTube, because YouTube is actually a place where I can share my knowledge or educate, help people. Even I learn from you guys, even I learn from your comments, and that is basically a two-way learning. Not only I teach you, but I learn from you guys as well, and what you are expecting from me, and that is actually my own learning. and which is why that is a very great platform. One of the advantage of working on YouTube is that because you stay updated with what's going around, and since it's an IT related field, so you also keep on learning new things. Because I'm a guy who likes to learn new things, so YouTube is actually very fun work for me because I love to do the YouTube work, and now I'm trying to be addicted here, and I can't even live a day without creating a video. It's very hard for me, if in case if I haven't created a video in a single day, and I have to live without it. So it's like a more like an addiction. But once you gradually get good subscribers, and once you are able to turn on the YouTube monetization, you can earn good marks through AdSense via YouTube, and that is only one method. Affiliate marketing is another method, sponsorships is the third method, and sky is just the limit. Only you have to be consistent. So the only idea while working on YouTube is forget income, focus subscribers, make a community, make subscribers, and then you can do boom. And that is the way of earning through YouTube. And think out of the box. I just gave you ideas. I just gave you some of the few ideas. You have to think out of the box. You need to keep in mind. Once I was discussing with a friend, and while discussing, he got a new idea in his mind. How did it happen? Because we were discussing. Discussion leads to a new ideas. So which is why I'm asking you that don't rely on these methods, and just come even with your own idea, with your own mix, with your own version, and that can be even more helpful, more better for you to get income. The idea is to work while being student, and that can do wonders for you, for yourself, even for your personality. Because as I told before, the day you graduate, you will have your competitive edge over your friends. Why? Because they are still studying, they just completed their studies, and you have a practical knowledge while you also completed your studies. I still remember the quote of Jack Ma. I said that I don't want my students to be A graders. I want them to be average students, because only average students have enough time to do something great in their life. I know this does not apply to engineers or doctors, but the idea I'm trying to teach is that in case even if you have a spare an hour a day, just utilize it and think out of the box and do something for yourself. And this will be beneficial. And in case if you get failed, nobody will ask you while you are studying. But the day you complete your education and you start doing experiments, when you get failed, the society will never let you allow you to live. Which is why I recommend that this is the right time to do something good in your life, even bad. Not only good, even bad things. This is the right time. Just keep on doing experiments. You never know. You can be the next Steve Jobs. You can be the next Einstein. You can be the next Bill Gates. You can be the next Elon Musk, or you can be the next millionaire, billionaire, bug guy. So just keep on trying. Just keep on trying, because you are the next guy. So with this, I end my video. I hope you like my video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. You guys are watching my videos but not subscribing to my channel. Very wrong thing. So I want you guys to subscribe to my channel as well. With this, I end my video. Thank you and bye bye. And lastly, my question is, which part you like the most in my video? In case if you have to start part-time job as a student, which job or idea will you choose? Even the idea, those which I have mentioned, or even if you have something in your own mind, you are more than welcome to write in the comments box. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.